Arcus went off to the bathhouse. I know that.
I had to investigate some rumors of a Talos cult.
Mhm.
Yes. Oh, right. That's what happened when you went there. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. I had a talk with Armor, and then we had a talk as a party. And I guess our mini objectives in our quest book.
Sure. Yes.
Look out
These
for
are
red
your
wizards of Thay.
companion side quests have unlocked.
Yeah, we're looking out for red wizards of Thay. Let's see. Oh, ERSATZ has a mission like halfway across the world apparently. So that's kind of like way down later. But
eventually,
yeah. Oh shit! And our stinger was we need to kill CYBEL. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we don't know that.
We don't. But that is one of the quests. Is like kill CYBEL. You know.
It just pops up in our journals, and we're like, "What?" Did anybody remember picking this up? I don't remember picking this up.
Why can't I abandon this one?
Why is it telling me to kill Straylock?
Why is it a main quest? What?
Defeat Ganon.
But no, CYBEL may be a soul container for John Irenicus?
One John Irenicus, yeah.
Irenicus. Yes.
A very bad man.
Very bad man.
Never met him. He's probably a good guy.
Also, since we're on the topic of liches, just to inform Rep and everyone else, please do not use the term phylactery. That is Jewish.
Oh.
And Jewish players have been for years begging Wizards of the Coast to stop using it. Please simply use Soul Container, Soul Gem,
sure, or
whatever else.
That's very good to know.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, yes, you CYBEL is some sort of soul container, soul gem, soul something. But they have their own.
This one?
Do they have their own soul?
Does a can a construct be human?
Indeed.
Can a human be human? I'm trying to remember that Yoko Taro David Cage quote.
Just because you have a soul doesn't mean you know how to use it well.
Man, that's going to be a topic in my own campaign tomorrow. So yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, we had ERSATZ was warned by Jamna, who seems very well informed, that someone from his past is trying to do the same experiment that brought him to this world. Spooky. But yeah, and we had a nice big reveal at the end. Everyone got some spotlight time. It was exciting. But we're back on the road again. We've left Daggerford behind. You had your wonderful relaxing in a bed, no less. Oh, how great. That's what made you level up, was the sleeping in the bed for sure.
Does it for me in real life.
But yeah, while you were at Daggerford, a few other new people have joined. We've got a trader up here named... Oops, my ping is not working. Asbara Joss has joined, as well as the twins, Zelina and Arietta Inavar.
What did you just say? They each sell, I believe, as whatever is leather, right?
Oh, right, yes. Asbara is trading in pelts and skins and that sort of thing.
And the Inavar twins?
They are private citizens. They're just here for the company and protection. They have a tiny little covered wagon, but it's locked up.
Sus. Kill him.
But yeah, so you've been out on the road already from Daggerford. It's just a happy memory at this point. But you've been noticing something weird around the caravan. Can I have everybody please roll What do I want to have you roll first? Let's go with just charisma checks. Yes, good. All right. We'll get Dante to try when he gets back, but so far, everyone, you guys get the feeling that you're being watched, but every time you kind of look around, nothing's happening. Let's see. Alrighty. ERSATZ, roll an insight check. Okay. So you notice that in a few of your shifts, Warren has been talking a lot to Lasvius. They haven't really made a lot of contact before, but they're talking with each other a lot more recently.
Oh, sorry.
Were you muted?
Yes.
Sorry,
and
I
that
should
was
have said something.
It's okay. That was the one we suspected was a cultist.
Yes, yeah. You had a hunch earlier, but they hadn't really made any reveal aside from right now that they may be in cahoots.
I don't think ERSATZ would. Let me try to sneak over there and get kind of close.
Okay, do a stealth check. Are you going to turn into someone else?
Yeah, that was my intention.
Then I will give you advantage on your stealth check.
Okay.
Because you were turning it. Oh, okay. Okay.
So just pass by some caravans and between some, and then just come out as somebody else.
It's like they don't even notice you're there. So ERSATZ, you get kind of close to one of these conversations, and Lasvius basically has been keeping tabs on your party. They've been noting. Well, not obviously you're not working with them, so they have no suspicions of you. But everyone else in the Elteri employ is being monitored by these two. They note who the characters you guys are talking to, when you guys are eating, where you're sleeping. This is bad news.
Right. I think with that, once ERSATZ kind of hears that, he'll just wander off and then get close to the party.
Yep. Well, and I mean, again, you got an incredible stealth check, so you can just turn into someone else and make your way to them easily.
As ERSATZ approaches, he's just gonna contact the first person he sees. He's not gonna get close. He doesn't need to get close because telepathy. So he's just gonna feign talking to Bade. So I think that's good.
Perfect.
Distance, yeah.
Sure. I'll throw Arcus at you.
Okay. So then ERSATZ will communicate to Arcus. Warnad was talking to Lasvius. They are keeping tabs on all of you. They have a clear schedule of what you're doing, who you're talking to, and when you're eating. Be on the lookout.
Are they just talking amongst themselves, or have they
and talking to other people?
Just between the two. No one else I've seen just yet.
Okay. Enjoy your drink.
Thank you. And then, yep, ERSATZ are going to drink, and
Yeah,
then head
great.
back over to Werned's caravan and turn back.
Okay.
Out of sight.
Dun dun dun. And so, you guys are basically on high alert for this week, I assume.
Yes.
So yeah, over the next couple of days, it even just becomes obvious to you guys that you're being monitored. You're catching glimpses from Lasvius and Werid pretty brazenly. And let's go with this. Did I just move the map? Okay. So, a day goes by and nothing strange happens other than the monitoring. Another day goes by and again, there's nothing. But on the third morning, Jamna sort of walks over and she sticks a dagger into Arcus's oatmeal.
No, I think I have enough iron in here.
She smirks at that, but you see her lift out and show you an oatmeal smeared object resembling a tiny bead. She sort of glances over her shoulder towards where you can see a couple more of the cultist teamsters are sitting at their breakfast. It's a sliver of bone, curled into a circle, so you can swallow it in a mouthful of gruel without noticing. Once you eat it, it slowly uncurls inside you, exposing needle points that pierce your guts and kill you slowly. I suspect they're in all your breakfasts. Let's talk this evening.
I'm glad it wasn't a bug.
And almost as quickly as her warning is, she waddles back away to eat her own breakfast.
Okay, I think I don't want to prepare it from now on. But yeah, she's at least pulled one out of your oatmeal, Arcus. What is it? What's everyone else going to do?
I'm gonna dig through somebody's bowl of oatmeal to see if I can't find another bone.
Sure. Roll a investigation check. Okay. Sybil, you just shove your hand into Armor's oatmeal.
Mm-hmm. Turn the little blender splits on as I'm going through.
Great. And you find several small lumps that might be bone slivers, but they might just as easily be oat husks or sawdust or insect eggs.
Gross.
But you do notice those two teamsters keep looking at you. They're at least trying to hide their interest, but you keep catching glances over at you.
Hmm.
I'm like so half tempted to just like shout to the entire caravan to throw out their oatmeal.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad one.
Is there like one chef who prepares breakfast for everyone?
Not really. I mean, it's sort of on a rotation, and like I said, the meals are very sort of nutritious rather than tasty. So there's like a big pot of oatmeal that's communal. So it would have been hard to find out who exactly put that stuff. Like that would have changed a bunch of hands, getting handed around.
it would be hard to track.
I'm gonna go to Edla here and make sure that she doesn't have any in her.
Sure, yeah.
And probably pre-warn her, telling her, I think some people are trying to poison us, so make sure you check your food carefully.
Poison! My goodness. Have you gotten yourselves into a pickle?
I just think some people don't like us.
She frowns at that. Well, I hope you deal with it.
Will do.
I don't want this impacting your performance.
Oh, not at all.
Deal with it.
Nobles, am I right? But yeah. Anyone else this morning? Alrighty. So, as promised, after most of the other travelers have bedded down... Oh, I'm moving the map. Oh, God. Go to the other thing. There we go. Okay. Anyway, so after pretty much everyone else is bedded down, you see Jamna come back over. And she introduces herself, around to anyone who hasn't been formally introduced. Her name is Jamna Gleamsilver, and she gets kind of right to the point here. Oh, hello. AURUMER is here. Ish.
Here-ish.
Here-ish.
Soon.
I want to know he can hear me before I say her speech. Hello?
Chicken.
Oh, he died.
He died.
No. What a terrible night for a curse. Right, then a speech away. We'll get him caught up. All right. Well, yes, Jamna introduces herself and goes on. Listen, we don't work for the same people, but we're all on the same side. We share a belief that the cult of the dragon must be stopped. I need to know what they're carrying in those wagons and where they're taking it. Will you help me find out? We can do it tonight.
How did you figure that out with the oatmeal?
Let's just say I've used tools like that in my line of work.
Did you get any in yours?
Oh yeah, they've tried a couple nights now.
What?
She shrugs.
What if we try to get them to do unto them what they would have done unto us? Well, golden rule treatment.
Oh yes, I see. You are you saying that you think they're fair game now?
Well, I mean,
there's sort of an excited glint in her eyes there.
I mean, worst case, maybe just give it to one of them. Maybe then we can, always play it off like they poisoned the wrong bowl or something.
Give them the business. I see. I like you.
Also, hello.
Hello.
Armor, we were almost poisoned.
Egots.
Yeah, the cultists have recognized you, and over the last week have been keeping tabs, and then tonight they tried to poison you. But you were saved by Jamna.
Maybe Jamna put them in herself.
I mean, I do have a zone of truth. I think we could test that.
No, I'm gonna trust Jamna for now. So you want to know what's in these wagons, what they're transporting, right?
Yes, absolutely. Do you know? Listen, if you know, and we don't have to break in, that would really help me out.
Didn't CYBEL like check out this one over here? I think.
I thought she did. She's been all over the place, though.
Yeah, I can't exactly remember. I don't think I've actually found too much.
But you did go into the camp, and you did see a few things stolen from Green Nest all back in the day. So you know some things that are in these wagons. And according to the plans you found from Mondath, you know it's mostly just very valuable stuff that they plan to sell for liquid gold.
Okay. Can I tell her that?
If you want to, yes.
Yeah. I'll tell her that's what we so far have found.
Okay. She starts nodding, and she seems super happy and engaged, and is very glad. Listen, hey, you know anything else about these guys? Where are they taking this stuff?
That we do not know exactly where to yet.
I can offer you, give me something juicy, and I can offer you something juicy in return.
Well, we know Los Vias is one.
Immediately, her eyes snap to him.
We know he is part of it.
She nods.
And Wurrond.
Yes, I've had my eyes on him. Anyone else?
Nothing anybody's pinged up for us.
See, long nose
covering their tracks. Well, okay. I'll give you this one for free. You know the new guy who joined us? Hasbara?
Yes.
He's a red wizard.
What's that?
Sits up a little bit.
The real question, what's a red wizard chumming up with all these Cult of the Dragon members? He's in on it.
Sorry, which one on the map is a red wizard?
Asbara Joss.
Could you ping them? Thank you.
No problem. But yes, Asbara Joss, according to Jamna, at least, is a red wizard of Thay.
And wait, she figured this out, or she just investigated this herself, or?
I mean, she doesn't. She didn't really clarify. She just is telling you as if it were a fact.
To make such a claim is a pretty serious accusation. What evidence do you have that they are a red wizard?
He's So you can see he's got a pretty heavy turban on. And she just mentions, hey, he's got a tattoo under there. It's a Thayan crest. That's why he's hiding it.
I know what a Thayan crest looks like. I feel like I would.
It's Thayan, as in from Thay, where they're from.
Feels like a pretty obvious thing. You think that he would pick something that wouldn't blow over very easily. Say if a sudden gust of wind would come by.
I mean, it is wrapped pretty good. You don't know if a gust of wind. I mean, that how fast is the gust?
Gust of wind.
Let's do some math here.
It can. Let's see. The gust disperses gases or vapors. It extinguishes candles, torches, and unprotected flames.
Mm-hmm.
Causes protected flames to dance wildly.
Scary.
It can push people 15 feet away from me if they fail a strength saving throw.
Sure. I don't think that'll push a hat.
If it can push people, it can push a hat.
It can definitely knock a hat off. Like, it can take fire out, dude.
We would have to, like, loosen the wraps, probably.
What if I just knock Sybil away with the gust of wind into the hat?
There you go. And Sybil grabs on and is like, oopsies.
Oh my god.
Dante will say, perhaps we can get... oops, I forgot their name. Hang on. Perhaps we can get Kalpana to do it. I mean, a mischievous cat taking off a hat. Happens all the time.
It's true. I could also just subtly do it.
Explain.
I have this subtle spell. So they won't know I did it.
A medium gust of wind.
Hell yeah.
A gentle breeze.
So
5 pounds. Maybe. But yeah, again, you would have to catch it loose or something somehow. Because it is wrapped around his head.
Yeah, if you're being strict with the rules there, you wouldn't be able to, because it has to be an object that's neither held nor carried. I vote Kalpano. That sounds like an easy
A
thing.
cat? Yeah, or that
sounds like
it's
an
certainly
easy
a
thing to
little
do.
more viable sounding. Yeah.
We can do that.
Okay.
Can also just cast a spell at him and see if he counterspells it.
You could.
That's very reckless. I'd much rather we don't take that route.
Yeah,
at all.
there are certainly other spellcasters in the camp who would immediately be like, "What the fuck?"
True.
Not just that, but in trying to do that to a red wizard is not a good idea. I
Plus,
mean,
like, you're technically representing Elteri right now.
Oh, but everyone knows that he's an asshole, right? Or they're an asshole.
I mean, she's an asshole in her weird way. She's perfectly fine with animals. She's just a little weird with people.
I suggest we wait until they are asleep before we
Aha! Very good.
dead of night.
Okay.
All right, fine. Don't have fun.
As much as I want answers out of them, tact is required.
exactly. And we're not here to have fun.
Have fun time. Okay. So, are you gonna go for it like tonight, like as in the next couple hours?
Sure.
All right, cool. What's the plan?
I'll warg into Kalpana, sneak
Okay.
into the guy's tent,
Right.
and try and peek under the turban with my
Ooh.
cat.
Okay.
I'll be outside the tent just in case things go bad.
Okay.
Like, oh, my cat. Haha, sorry.
Oh, okay. Sure.
They're curious.
I like this. Okay, so we'll say it's like 4 a.m.
Cool.
Maybe closer to 3. No, we'll go with 4. Okay, let's bring Kalpana up too. Very good.
I
Okay.
will sneak.
Yes, please roll a stealth check.
I warg into the cat.
Oh, 22 is quite good.
Yay. Sneak.
So this guy is in a small, like, one-person tent in a sleeping bag. Kalpana, you get close enough, and you can see that this person's eyes are closed, and their breathing is kind of shallow.
Okay, so sleeping, to my knowledge.
Roll a investigation check.
Is that mine or Kalpana's?
Let's go with you, because you're warging into them. Okay. All right. Yeah, they look like they're sleeping to you.
Okay. I'm gonna crawl over,
Okay.
take a paw, and just peek under the turban.
All right. So, you go to do a sleight of hand. And we'll do yours since you're acting as Kalpana. Ooh, good thing we didn't get the 3. All right, great. So, with that, I'll tell you what happens here. So, you paw at the turban, and one of the flaps does come loose, and you notice that this person has long pointed ears like an elf. And almost at the same time, their eyes immediately open. And they look at Kalpana.
Wow.
If this person is an elf, they are faking sleeping and are only required to meditate.
Meow. And I'll
we should have had a signal.
pretend to purr
Okay.
and make kitty biscuits.
Okay, great. Do a deception check. Maybe performance is better here. We'll take the 16. That's a good roll. So, you pretend like I'm just a normal cat, nothing to see here. Meow meow. You're giving him headbutts and making biscuits. They look like revolted for a half second. And then quickly kind of scoop you up under the armpits like a child and kind of deposit you outside their little camp. And then they go back in their tent.
I will pop my cat out dimension and put him in it.
Okay. Hooray!
The gang's all here.
Yay!
I don't suppose I could have gotten close enough that I could have subtled gust of wind that turban off.
What did you get though? 6 though. Yeah, not you got the ears and that's it.
Cool.
You could try again later, maybe. He doesn't like this guy thinks this is a cat. So,
are you batting something? That sounds like you're batting something off of someone's head.
I was.
Yeah.
I'm
And
trying to.
failing. Let's go back.
All right. Hello, Tyura.
Hello there.
Let's catch you up.
Yes, please. If that's
So,
not going to interrupt anything.
It's been it's been, let's say, 5 days since you left Daggerford already.
Okay.
You're already missing the bed. So, within this last week in particular, you have noticed the cultists that you have like eyeballed before are like super keeping track of you guys. ERSATZ found out completely. They are literally keeping tabs on you, like who you're talking to, when you're eating, when you're sleeping, where you're going.
So they suspect that we're adventurers onto the cult?
Yes, they suspect you're onto them. Because on today, day 5, Jamna walked up to you, poking through your breakfasts, and she lifted out a strange bead from your oatmeal and explained that it was something called a sliver of bone, and it's basically like a poisoning tool or a murder weapon. It's a sliver of bone that's curled into a circle, and when you swallow it, it slowly uncurls inside you, and there's a bunch of like barbs of bone that kind of destroy your guts and kill you. And it might be in all of your breakfasts. Toodles!
I think I've had fish like that before.
So, yeah, after rummaging through your oatmeals, she came and talked to you later that night. Wanted to let you know that you guys aren't working for the same people, but we're all on the same side. That she believes the cult of the dragon should be stopped. She needed to know what they were carrying in the wagons and where they're taking it. And you guys just said, well, here, we know kind of what they were in, or what they're hauling, because we were in Green Est and we found their plans in a camp. So she's very happy about that. And then revealed a little tidbit of info of her own, that this gentleman up here, a newcomer to the caravan after Daggerford, Asbara Joss, is a red wizard of Thay. And so CYBEL tried to... Oh, she warned that he had a tattoo that would give him away. But this man is currently wearing a big turban, so you can't see what he looks like above his
Okay, so hence
eyebrows.
wanting to get the turban off.
Exactly. So Kalpana wanted to try to get the turban off. They instead revealed that this person has elf ears and was likely faking sleeping, because, as we all know, elves don't need to sleep.
Elves
And that catches you up to right now. CYBEL is coming back, having learned that this person is an elf and that they were actually awake. But they did get away with it. Like, they still think Kalpana is a cat, so that's not too bad.
So there were no meddling kids, I take.
Not yet. Confronting this guy might be a little tougher than expected. But you should be arriving in Waterdeep next week, in a few days. Is there anything else you want to try?
So how far away are we from, what was the other city? Was it Waterdeep the city that we were going to?
Yes, here, I'll show you. You're about halfway between Daggerford and Waterdeep right now. You'll get to
Okay.
Waterdeep next week.
Gotcha.
So, should be easy. Easy peasy. Okay. Alrighty. Well, nothing else happens that night. And can I have everybody roll insight checks, please?
Sure.
Okay, ERSATZ, you notice almost no contact to anyone else from Warrant today. TYURA, oh wow, lots of people are learning this here. AURUMER, TYURA, and ARCUS, none of you notice the cultists keeping tabs on you anymore.
Do we know the name of the cultists, or do we know who they are?
You noticed that Lasvius, Longnose up here, was talking to Warrant over here.
Oh, are the eye icons the...
Yeah, and so anyone that you've just like, oh, and Asbara, as Jamna told you, is a red wizard of Thay, and also in cahoots with the cultists, which is a big reason. Well, she didn't outright say it's the reason she joined the caravan, but she seems to know a lot about this guy. But other than that, you haven't really noticed too many other Teamsters, although you're sure there are plenty.
Those aren't. TYURA didn't help them with any of their carts, right?
Right.
Or did they?
No. The thing with most of those folks is they tend to stick to themselves.
Okay, so
In fact, they've over the last couple of weeks, you've like been shooed away by them enough that like you don't bother anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you've certainly helped around the caravan with other things we discussed.
Yeah, because she was like, she wanted to help that person with the porcelain and the suspension situation, and she wanted to help the other person with their watertight situation. And
yeah,
she was tinkering a bunch, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't helping cultists inadvertently.
Right. No, most of the cultists have sort of steered you away from them.
Well, no wonder we figured out who they were.
Who knows?
Who,
right?
who
Wow.
wouldn't want help from her, right? That's very suspicious.
But yes, Jamna is available to talk. What do you want to say?
I'd like to ask her what else she knows about the Wed Wizard, other than he's just a Wed Wizard. Like, does she know his specialty, as in his school of magic specialty? Is he guilty of any crimes, anything like that?
Let's see. Does she know anything specific? She kind of gets a little cagey, actually, and dodges a lot of your questions about, like, you suddenly being interested in this guy, even though she's like the one who told you in the first place, so it's a little weird. But she does mention that he is an abjurist.
He's an abjurist. Okay. He
specializes in abjuration.
That is weird of behavior for her. Well, I'm just gonna ask her then. What else does she know about Red Wizard Thay? I don't know too much. My experience is more so they usually have to deal with the undead, but and of course, obviously they're very adept wizards, but I don't know much about them.
Right. Yes, red wizards are quite the bad eggs. They're the ones doing the things unspeakable, using magic in all sorts of horrible ways, for selfish reasons, for their own ends, for power, all sorts of things. They're not nice. Not to say that all Thayans are red wizards. Many of them fled when Sastam seized control, so it's not entirely strange to see them on the Sword Coast.
Do any of them have diplomatic immunity or something?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's good at least.
You might have better luck asking him yourself.
Can I insight check that? Like, it feels like she wants us to, like, converse with him or something. Like,
sure.
I want to see
do an insight check. Go ahead.
what she's trying to get around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, not very good to me.
Man, it's actually it's really weird with her. Like, some of the times you kind of get just a small hint, just an inkling that maybe she's just bullshit. That she seems like she knows about all this shit, but she's just making it all up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad we're going the route of trying to confirm what this guy's about. All right. All right, Dante's gonna... if it depends if whatever else anyone wants to do, I'm gonna have Dante try and take a direct approach and just talk to the guy.
Sure. Any thoughts, anyone?
Go for it.
Sorry, which guy was Dante approaching?
Asbara Josty's nuts.
Oh God, no.
I have a thing I want to do. But I want him to. I'd like Dante to do this first.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have my apprehensions, but I also really want to find out if he's a red wizard. And I think Dante's the man.
Okay.
All right, I cast kill. No, I'm just kidding.
He dies.
No.
Hell yeah.
Cast kill.
Got him, boys.
I diagnose you with death.
Yeah, Dante just approaches him.
Yeah.
Pleasantries, ask how he's doing.
Right. Yes. So, he looks up at you. He has always been wearing this wool cap. With this turban wrapped up on his head. It's not especially effective. You do catch a hint of something on his forehead.
Okay.
But he kind of looks up at you. Can I help you?
Good day, sir. Noticed that you're new to the caravan. Just
Yes.
wanted to greet you, welcome you.
I thank you. Everyone has been wonderful so far.
Oh, that's fantastic. I assume you sell leathers.
Yes, I do.
Are
Taking these to Waterdeep.
very interesting. Are they from anywhere? Anything unique? Perhaps some monster leathers, monstrosities leathers, yeah, whatever.
Nothing so unique, but I did once sell some pelts of dinosaurs from Chult. They were very interesting.
Dinosaurs.
Indeed. the
I'm gonna
Chult
say
Kingdoms.
Dante probably doesn't know what dinosaurs are. He's probably
Sure.
heard the name.
Yeah.
He's like dinosaurs.
Yes,
what are
giant
those?
reptiles.
I assume they're not dragons specifically.
No, no. The feral, like most other creatures, but some can be tamed. In Port Nyanzaru, they race them even.
That's impressive. I'm sure some nobles in Waterdeep will certainly purchase those.
Ah, yes, it's
Worth a trip indeed.
the gambling alone. Has got quite the profits to be made there if you're one.
Do you have
who's
anything from
good at
any
this
other
skill.
lands?
Can't say I do. Most of these are just from the Sword Coast, going up the tradeway.
Ah, I see. I want to do a culture check. Does this
Yes.
guy have an accent that
Yeah,
would
he does.
be of the?
Yeah, he absolutely sounds like a Thayan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dante would how about his attire? Is he dressed like a Thayan?
He is wearing.
Because
some sort of simple
I imagine
red-
turbans are not the normal for
They're not
sword
really, but
Mhm.
yeah, he's wearing a lot of not that it means he's a red wizard, but he's wearing a lot of wet red robes.
Cool.
Fairly normal.
All right. Dante will say, very interested in your accent. Where are you from, sir?
Yes, I am just another Thayan expatriate trying to find refuge while my country is controlled by undead monsters.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You must have been through so much.
Yes, the attack and seizure by Zastam has ruined Thay forever, I think.
Truly, call me ignorant. I know I have heard some things about the undead, and they rule Thay, apparently.
Yes, Zastam, a powerful lich.
I'm sorry. Do you have any family members who are still there?
No,
I see.
just me now.
I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences. I'm at least glad to hear you're safe here.
Yes, I am making a meager living trading my wares.
Indeed, you are. Sorry, shit. I skipped over the meager part. Dante's well, I'm glad at least you're doing what you can. And as I said, selling these in Waterdeep. I think that would indeed fetch a pretty penny. Is there anything
Yes.
Is there anything I can help you with? Just let me know.
Yes, indeed. You're hard to miss.
Oh, why is that?
You just have this aura about you.
Dante will take that in a positive way and smile, and offer his hand a handshake.
He shakes.
And before we go, let me just throw up Prince Charming.
Sure, yes.
Again, Dante doesn't do this deliberately. Oppose his insight check.
He's immune to charm.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, yeah, that's an elf thing, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, cool. Dante.
So nothing happens.
Yeah, again, Dante's not aware of it or anything.
Yes.
He's just smiling like, "Oh, cool." Can I get like a? I don't know. I don't think that like an insight check when he's like talking about oh boohoo, the undead takeover Fae.
Right.
Like
Sure,
I want to see if he, like
if he's genuine about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll an insight.
Rocking these.
I mean,
insight
yeah. He seemed genuine about it. Like he did seem to have the emotion there behind it, the sadness, the anger.
Okay. So perhaps he just doesn't like the undead after all.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine there's a faction like that. That makes sense. Since we were on the topic of dinosaurs, actually.
Yes.
Just to try this one last thing.
Okay.
Well, I see you have like I mentioned, was a little confused with dinosaurs and dragons. Have you heard? There's quite a few dragons around lately.
Terrifying.
Really?
I thought we were done with them when Ilmarith fell.
Oh, really? I personally, I find them to be majestic.
Terrifying. Horrible creatures. Destructive.
I don't know. No insight check on that?
You can insight check that.
Sure. Nice.
He seems genuine, yeah.
All right, cool. Dante will nod. It's like, well, I do personally find them to be very interesting. Majestic, as I said.
Best viewed from a distance, then.
Well, can't object there. They are definitely dangerous. Well then, take care, Joss.
You as well.
Dante comes back. Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. All right. Yes, they're rather tight-lipped. And again, today there's no contact between any of the cult members.
I'd like to go to Bade.
Yes.
Just kind of saunter up to get a drink.
Hey, friend.
I would like if anybody still has one of those little bone circles, though. I'd like to take that with me.
Okay. Did anyone keep their bone sliver?
TYURA would have if she didn't spit it out.
Sure.
I thought Sybil was also like trying to do something.
Oh yeah, I probably have some.
Yeah,
Sybil
would be like,
Sybil technically shoved their hand into AURUMER's oatmeal, so
Sybil would be like, wow.
Oh, that's
this is
what
useless.
happened, huh?
yes,
Yeah, because mine got taken, but
true.
Yeah, Sybil will hand over one. Be like, here, bead of nourishment.
That's
thanks.
good marrow.
It's a
Bead
good
of
bead.
unnourishment.
Yeah, unalive.
Anyways, I'm
Anyways.
gonna go to Bade and I'm gonna
Yes.
ask for a drink.
Okay. He acquiesces.
Okay. When he's not looking, I'm going to put the thing into my drink.
Sleight of hand.
Oh boy. I'm gonna use inspiration. Wait, do I
Okay.
have inspiration? I should have
Yeah, I
inspiration.
gave you at least one last time.
Oh,
Rolling great tonight, boys.
rolling great.
Oh no!
Arcus
Does anyone
fucking
want to help
dies.
him out?
Yes, you could use one of mine.
All right. One more.
One more.
And another one.
Amazing, fantastic.
This is fun. This is great.
I've got 3. I can give you one more.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Come
Oh,
on. Fourth time is the
I
charm.
feel like after this time, that's it.
Okay, finally.
I mean, it's good, but I guess.
All right, Arcus. So you go to do it, and then your like wrist twitches, so you stop, and then you sneeze right after, and so you stop, and then you get dust in your eye, so you stop. But then the fourth time, you get it in,
Okay.
and they just looks at you. Hey, you doing all right?
Oh, it's allergies. Anytime we get near water deep, something around here.
He nods.
Anyways, cheers. And I go and I know,
Cheers!
and then I
Cheers,
notice
bro.
I notice the thing in my drink, and I go, whoa, wait,
Ooh,
what is
Yeah.
this?
what's what?
What's this in my drink?
What do you mean? Show me.
I get very showy, and I just like pour the drink through my hands to get the
Okay.
sliver,
Sure.
and I just go, this what was this doing in here?
He grabs it and looks at it. What is this? And he smushes it against his fingers, and it becomes like a paste. What the? Did you have a bad bottle? Like, what happened? What is this?
I don't
Did you
know.
do this?
No,
Listen, hey, are you accusing me of something, friend?
I'm not accusing you. I mean, a friend of mine found something similar in one of their meals. I think someone's putting stuff in things.
Oh, that's not good. Hey, listen, you look crossways at someone? You got a target on your back, sir?
Me? No. Do you?
Me? Look, look at me. I give you the beer. No one hates me.
Yeah, but maybe somebody tainted your beer.
Listen, if
could
mean,
be off of this
unless
whole
you just
caravan.
tainted my beer right now, no one has ever said anything about my wares.
Right. But we've got a lot of new people here.
Some, sure, but they're just friends I haven't met yet.
Or enemies you haven't met yet. How about this? I'm a practicing cleric, you know.
All right.
How about I purify your beer just to sort of get rid of anything that's in here.
You know what? Sure. Yeah, why not? Go ahead. I got nothing to hide.
Okay. And I'm making a big show of this too.
Okay. Yeah, people are noticing.
Okay.
Roll a perception check.
Ooh.
All right. So yeah, you're making a big show of this. You're purifying the drinks, and you're kind of getting a read on everyone around the caravan. And you see a couple of people are kind of tucked in and whispering. It seems you've made an impact.
Okay. If you're ever unsure about your food that you're eating, give me a call, give me a holler. I'll help you out.
I think I will.
All right, and then I move back to the group.
Okay. Very good.
Is this kind of scene like does everyone kind of react to this, or is it just? I'm
I would
specifically
say
looking for
yes.
Warnob.
I mean, Arcus is, like he said, he was trying to put a show on, so
Okay.
you would have all seen him doing this, talking rather loudly and deliberately about this thing.
All right. How does Warnob react?
Roll an insight check. They're a little stone-faced now, but you can maybe see through the cracks. Yes. You can see there's almost an imperceptible look of like time needing to change. Maybe something will happen sooner.
ERSATZ is just gonna kind of motion to the commotion, just see if Wernod is gonna spill anything. See what their actual
You kind of point out that stuff, and they kind of just mutter to you. People don't like people. I've seen a couple poisonings happen at a caravan. It's nothing you need to worry about.
People don't like people.
ERSATZ nods.
Do you know how to keep your mouth shut, son?
He nods.
Well, good. Keep it that way.
He'll just kind of set back into the caravan.
Yeah, good, cool. But yeah, he's very terse about it. But you can see, like, almost he for like a split second he looked almost exhausted. Like, oh fuck, now I got to deal with this.
I think TYURA will be working on a device that involves a container and rotating blades that is self-sealing. And okay, she's inventing a blender so that she can puree all of the soups and stuff that are given to her, so she can find the bone spurs easier.
Amazing.
And she offers the blender services as a new smoothie shop type thing.
Oh, all right. Delicious.
Yeah, I mean, she's just basically repurposing the gear rotor in Gimlet's drill, but she's using it with rotating blades, but then it's also inside of a vessel so that it's not going to leak and go everywhere. Yeah, you know.
Ingenuity.
Inventing the blender.
Very good. Yes.
And then probably at some point when, we've got some free time and we're not busy, ERSATZ is going to sneak away once again and get near the party so you can contact him.
Yeah, let's do that. Because again, another day will have gone by. And again, you're not seeing any cross-pollination with any of the cultist teamsters. They're staying super, on the level, not being suspicious at all. It's very weird, considering how obvious they were being a few days earlier. ERSATZ, go ahead.
All right. It's a sneaky. Just not even changing forms, just kind of sneaking around and getting near, getting close enough to where he can contact somebody, and then just the first person he'll see from the party, he'll just say, Wernod spoke about the event that ARCUS, I guess directly to ARCUS.
Sure.
Wernod responded to your show.
Did she like it?
She seemed to be very angry about it and muttered something about maybe possibly moving the events or plan forward.
Plan forward?
They might take action sooner.
Should I be worried? He jokingly says that, but there's a sort of a serious tone to that.
Quite possibly. And then ERSATZ will get a drink from Bade, and then he's gonna do he's gonna pretend to kind of look in a drink.
Oh, okay.
And then he'll just nod to Bade.
Bade kind of looks at you sideways, like, "What, man? Don't do that. You're gonna scare people off." He also is like, but I guess check and show that there's nothing. He acquiesced after being a little grumpy about it.
Yeah, he'll give him a big strong pat on the shoulders,
okay.
It's just kind of a reassuring it's okay.
Okay. So yeah, he feels a little better after that.
Then just return. And he'll get 2 drinks, one per night.
Okay. You're great. Okay. Okay. But the caravan slowly puddles away. 2 days go by. And in the wee hours of the morning, you hear screaming. And then, murder! Murder!
Who got murdered?
And the camp awakens to a killing.
Who's doing the killing?
One of Las Villas's wagon guards was murdered overnight.
Who?
That's Longnose.
Las Villas Longnose.
One of the cultists. We think.
You can see that this guard was clobbered over the head with a heavy weapon. And you see Las Villas point his finger to Nefara. It was the Duragar!
What? Me?
Yeah, you've been trying to get in everyone's wagons. I've seen you.
I've just been trying to help everybody fix them up. Besides, if I was going to kill someone, I would have gotten Gimli to do it.
Yeah, well, how about that big wrench of yours? I bet it would match with his face caved in over here.
That's for fixing things.
Do you want to show your wrench to show like it's not the same weapon?
She's not going to have it on her right now, so someone might have stolen it. So if someone stole it to implicate her...
Your wrench is gone. Yeah, a likely story. You've stashed the murder weapon.
Sounds like anyone could have taken it, because I'm not an untrustworthy fool like some people.
Perhaps I might be able to mediate this scenario. I do have access to the spell Zone of Truth, so I'm sure TYURA would be willing.
Only if you do it with a Louisiana accent.
Do it on everyone.
And almost like AURUMER, you kind of get... You almost get cut off. And Bade pipes up, "Hey, whoa! That lady is great! She helped fix one of my wheels. You can't just be pointing your finger at her." And a couple of the other of the caravan's merchants, agree. TYURA has been helping out around, despite talking her ears off of people. She's been, fixing yokes and wheels and all that sort of stuff. So she's garnered a bit of a friendly reputation.
TYURA's like starting to cry, like her.
Yeah, and you can see a few of the people who were accusing TYURA before. You can sort of flag for Teamsters now too.
Where's the body?
Yes, it's up here, right next to his wagon.
Is anyone guarding it?
Las Villas is, yeah. He's the one who has found the body. I mean, it's essentially just been found.
I'm walking with Dante.
Yeah, I'm just
absolutely.
The body.
Certainly, I shall attend this this investigation.
Excellent. Yeah, TYURA's she was starting to like get a little teary because she was upset and scared,
yes.
And now she's getting teary because people were standing up for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the body look like?
Right. So the dead man has just sort of been clubbed over the head by something with a really big, heavy. Like, it doesn't look like a weapon to you. Like, it doesn't look like it was done by like a mace or something. But you can't like exactly pin if it was TYURA's wrench either.
Okay. I'd like to roll perception, or if you want investigation for like.
I would like to cast guidance on the on Dante.
All right.
For any blood trails, or
Sure.
I'm also looking for like footprints.
Okay.
See if like stance to see like how it was attacked and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Let's do investigation for this.
How's the head looking?
The head is looking pretty caved in.
TYURA's pretty good at investigation.
She is. Too bad she's busy crying, I guess.
How
You can't investigate your own murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's well. Tyura didn't die.
You are a suspect
Yeah, she's a suspect.
in your own murder. I'm sorry, yeah, that's the wrong word. It's a Hyperion chapter just like this. Oh my god!
could he still talk?
Ooh, yes, his jaw is intact. All right.
Yeah, that's a great idea. For ARCUS to do that. You speak with Dead, right?
I do. I had that prepared.
Great.
Although
Meanwhile, Dante is gonna just look around the ground, trying to do all the things I said
One
earlier.
of the things that Speak with Dead though is they have to cooperate, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have to answer 5 questions, right?
Mhm.
They have to answer it, I believe.
Okay.
They do?
Well, they can answer by just telling me to fuck off. Also,
Yeah.
Can they? Okay, I wasn't sure.
They keep
They have to
their knowledge.
They keep their personality.
Yeah. Before this is all going down, can
Yes.
ERSATZ kind of motion to ERSATZ we're not to see if they're interested in this commotion or want me
They
to check it out essentially.
yeah, they tell you, yeah, sure, go check it out.
Also,
They
I have a
see-
magnifying glass.
Oh, of course.
That does give me advantage on ability checks for stuff like this.
Oh, wow.
Is that a real thing, or are you just saying that?
No, I have an actual magnifying glass.
Okay.
I did not know that could get like a crowbar, so it just gains advantage.
Yeah, or apparently I can burn ants. So,
That's whack.
yeah, but let me just roll
But
reroll the investigation.
Yeah, so with your investigation, you get
Awesome, perfect.
yeah.
So, rolling great tonight.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was clubbed in the head. The wound is a little bigger than you would expect, and sort of just left where he fell, beneath this wagon. You notice that there are a whole bunch of footprints around the wagon, but you can tell a bunch of them, like people have stopped. You know, they're letting you guys investigate. So most of them are from the people crowding around the body in the morning. However, you just barely make out some brush strokes. The ground was swept during the night to remove prints.
Man, my backup character would have been perfect for all this. But, all right, I'm gonna point that out to Armor and ARCUS.
Okay.
I guess ARCUS is busy casting the spell. I don't know, but
Oh, right. Yes. Do you want to go straight into Speak with Dead?
yes, I would like to do
Okay.
that.
Can you post the spell card for me?
I'd also like
Great.
a chance to do an investigation check.
Sure.
After
We'll
you
go
know,
with-
they've looked.
Yep, we'll go with this first. It'll be quite easy. You try the spell and it fails.
Oh.
It fails.
Yes.
Now, why would that be?
Like something didn't let me cast it, or
No.
he's just not speaking.
No, if you read, there's an important line in here.
Must have a mouth.
Must have lost its soul.
Now that's interesting. Okay.
what's the line
Beyond-
that we're
can't
looking
be
for?
undead.
What's the line that we're
Oh,
looking for?
someone already talked
Oh,
about
boy.
this.
Let me use my divine
Yeah.
sense here.
Someone has already cast Speak with Dead on this man.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, okay. Not that it was undead.
No.
Actually, I would still like to cast divine sense.
Okay.
Because just
It's been a while.
we're still
Yeah.
sus of him.
The dead memory you have tried to dial is unavailable.
Indeed.
Alright, do I pick anything up in 60 feet?
What can you detect?
It's undead.
Just undead?
Undead, celestials, and fiends.
Let me check something.
To be fair, just to let you know, it's specifically undead, not dead corpses.
Yes.
Yeah, but if we're dealing with a red wizard, which like
Right.
to fuck around with necromancy, he might have something. You know?
Right. That's a good
Okay.
idea.
So you detect nothing in 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, Arcus is just going to mention that to Dante and AURUMER. Someone's already spoken to this man. Or this has been man, was man, dead man.
That's interesting. That means someone else. Well, we have definitely a spellcaster around who can cast Speak with Dead. We were told by Genma that Joss is an abjurist, so he probably doesn't necessarily know that.
But red wizards nonetheless like to deal with undead.
Yes. When I spoke with him, I mean, I could be wrong, of course, but he didn't seem to like undead very much.
Can I do that investigation check?
Oh, yes, go ahead. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Stuff that specifically will make it obvious that she didn't do anything.
Right. Okay.
So basically be trying to find, like, look, I couldn't have done it because...
Yes. Right. Unfortunately, you find quite the opposite. There is an indentation in this man's head that is pretty much spot on with your wrench.
Yeah, Tyura's gonna come over, look at his head. She's gonna go, oh, and she's gonna, like, who's the closest person to the? Well, I guess Dante's.
Dante, Arcus, and AURUMER are right up there. ERSATZ is up there too.
She's gonna turn to AURUMER and go, oh dear, I think I'd better go find my wrench. I think someone must have took it.
You suspect that your wrench was the murder weapon?
I don't want to say so, but I should better go look for it, is what I'm saying.
Very good.
So this is definitely concerning. Dante is gonna be sharing. It's not just. It's like, so someone stole shit from TYURA. Like, where does TYURA sleep and whatever?
I mean, you all sleep over here with Eldari.
She sleeps with you guys, but she's not one of these, like, ever vigilant people who always has. She's not like a Zeta.
Right.
She takes her shit off, and she.
But Dante is. Dante is. So I'm curious as to,
you don't need to sleep, right?
No.
Right. So you would have noticed over the last few days, no one has come near you guys.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So this is very suspicious, and he's going to share this with the party.
No one has been near you guys aside from, I guess, like, the people you talk to a lot. Eldari, Jamna, Carlin. Carlin's kind of been on his own. He's just waiting to get to Waterdeep and hook up with his contacts. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So his main concern is somehow someone got TYURA's wrench, or he's probably going to say, well, I don't know if it's possible to replicate it. I'm not aware of that kind of magic. Maybe some kind of conjuration.
Roll a history check. Maybe actually, I'm going to throw this to AURUMER too. This might be up his alley.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I missed. What are we rolling for?
Ooh, yeah, TYURA, it might be good on this too.
Definitely better than me.
Eric was playing with the baby and accidentally bumped him. So
hey, AURUMER!
Give me that inspo.
What was
it? Let's see. Oh, with the crit, for sure.
I also realized, because of my background, I don't know if this would come in handy.
Criminal, no.
Nope.
We'll say, though, AURUMER, that's incredibly rare, but you do know of magic items that, can take the shape of many weapons.
Magic weapon that can shapeshift?
More or less, yes.
So, if I find my wrench, and so
yes.
It's where I left it, I guess.
Yes, I was going to say, your wrench is literally where you left it, back at your camp.
So, TYURA's going to do her own and check out, see if she can find any traces of blood, like any sort of hair.
Okay, nice. Yes, do another investigation for that. Check for traps, Spooky. Very good. You check your wrench. The only fingerprints on it are yours. There's no blood. It looks a little, worn in from loving use, but that's about it. No substantial damage. Again, if this was used to club someone a few hours ago, there would certainly be some sort of residue, you would think.
Yeah, I mean, it has been used to club people, but that was
Yeah,
weeks
absolutely.
ago.
Yeah, but that was, you've cleaned it since.
Exactly. So,
But
so
yeah, it looks
we'll
clean.
bring it forward to
Okay.
everybody to investigate and just be
Yes.
like, well, here's my wrench, and I got to say it looks like the right size, but it doesn't have a trace of blood on it. It doesn't look like it. I mean, it's clearly not been cleaned recently. Sorry about that, but I mean, it's got oil and horsehair and things on it, but nothing like blood.
Why were you using a wrench on a? Never mind. Very.
They shed, Dante. It gets everywhere.
Anyway, Armor. According to Armor, it seems that the culprit was trying to frame you. They projected or used a magic item that turned into a wrench.
Well, he just knows that those sorts of things exist. Not that. Well, maybe it was used in this case, but there's no proof of that.
Well,
it's possible. It's possible, at least with the TYURA having this wrench and the other one looking wrench-like. Maybe your replication idea is more accurate. You're not sure. Again, the magic item that shapeshifts could absolutely do with the trick as well, but that would be a hard sell.
Well, I think maybe we can try to scan the camp, the caravan, maybe for magic items or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
detect magic?
Is there a way to figure out who can use Speak with Dead?
Not really.
Yeah.
Unless you see someone casting magic, you can't really know that someone casts magic.
God, that'd be such an OP spell. Detect spell.
Detect spellcaster.
Not detect spellcaster. Detect spell. Like, who can cast this particular spell?
Oh yeah, detect spell specifically. Yeah,
I feel like Pathfinder has shit like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was just thinking that because I'm pretty sure I came across that.
Unfortunately, a lot of that Pathfinder stuff is tied to like
skills, I think.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, detect weave. Yeah, there's stuff like you can just straight up detect spellcaster.
Alignment is the word I'm looking for. A lot of that stuff is tied to alignment, and it kind of sucks.
So with detect magic, for instance, I can ritual cast that. So I can...
Yeah. Detect magic will at least detect things.
Yeah, and just kind of walk around the caravan. Maybe we can pick up on something.
Yeah, it says 30 feet. So if more than one of us have it, we could cast it and walk around.
Yeah, I have it.
Detect magic.
Anyone else?
No.
No?
Nope.
CYBEL? I mean?
Nope.
Damn. All right.
It's TYURA and Dante. We'll go walking around and,
Yeah.
and try.
I'll go clockwise. You can go counterclockwise.
Okay, sure. Yes.
And
Okay.
then,
I don't think seems on it.
Okay.
Oh, they can learn it.
Yeah, they can.
She.
So you folks walk around the camp. Someone, can I get a spell card for detect magic real quick? I just want to make sure I don't give too much away. Perfect.
So yeah, if it's wrapped in lead or something.
I assume everybody has a magic item of some sort.
yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, great. Everyone except Arcus lights up of your party.
I got really magical ammo.
Jamna lights up. Carlin lights up. And you get no pings from any wagons except for Zelina and Arietta's wagons here. There's something magic in that wagon that's all locked up and they guard.
Okay. I'd probably pick up on that when I pass by.
Mm-hmm. Either of you will.
Yeah, for sure. We both do we both go over it.
You'll meet in the middle. Yeah.
There's something in that wagon, isn't there?
Yes, but I don't think we should tell Genma about it. I mean, I want to trust her, but there's just something very off about her. How she's giving us information, but not at the same time.
I don't know. I personally, I think the more people we have behind us, better. I mean, if we pressure them enough, we might force them into action, and they might either leave or show their hand.
Well, I can definitely agree on the first part with wanting her on her side, but I'm starting to get suspicious about her. I don't think she has our best interests exactly.
Well, right now we have a good reason to search the wagon in front of everyone, and that's to look for a murder weapon.
He nods his head. Well, that could be it. We could use this as an angle, but at the same time, we're going to need... they're definitely going to try to deflect that. So let's see if we can get everyone on our side when we do it.
Well, it's a good thing we've got someone who's actually persuasive. It's not me.
Oh, armor for sure is. Let's see. Who else did you mention besides that wagon?
Oh, Jamna and Carlin both have magic items.
Who is Carlin? Oh, right, the
Harper,
yeah.
Harper who you dug up.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'd like to chat with Carlin.
Sure.
Carl.
I think
Hey, Dante, man.
We'll be trying to investigate the wagon for any other ways in.
Sure. Yes. And also, I'll just say, while you guys are especially with you bringing your weapon forward, at this point, a lot of the sort of senior and more prominent merchants have basically agreed that without witnesses, there's really nothing that can be done. The gods will punish the guilty party, and life will go on, and that the caravan will continue to Waterdeep as they are so close.
Sorry, I missed that. Which is the zealot idiot talking about the gods will punish them? Who was that? Was that Carl?
No. That was just the consensus of the caravan.
God, I hate these people. Me, not Dante. But anyway.
Right.
Cool.
And also along the way, you notice most of the cultist teamsters, at least to TYURA, they look at you with undisguised hatred. They're really trying to pin this murder on you still.
TYURA might just be a little bit clueless, and she's still
absolutely
happy, wavy, smiley, chipper.
That's perfect.
Might have
even angrier.
Might have a plan to get into the Innovar. What are they called? Innovar wagon.
Okay.
Great.
And it involves another mysterious cat hijink.
Okay.
Oh, did TYURA find anything on that wagon that might be a weakness, penetration point?
Oh, on their wagon? No.
The Ariete one?
Yeah, no. In fact, you try to get close and they shoot you away. So you barely even get a read on it. They've been like this the whole time they've been at the caravan, being very private. But I mean, that's that's exactly what they signed on for. They're paying, to be left alone.
Why even travel in a group then if you're not going to be social?
I also want to talk with Carl. I wanted to ask him. This murder. Seems that a magic item is involved. What item do you have on you? What item do you have on you?
What item? What are you talking about?
Yes, you have a magic item on you.
He lowers to a whisper. You hush. It's Harper business.
Yeah, Dante is already talking low already.
Oh, okay.
He's not talking loud.
Well, then he still gets lower than that still. He's paranoid.
Okay.
Don't talk about that.
It's just my stone of far speech.
Dante's gonna signal for him to show it to him.
He does.
Okay, good. And I kill him. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Heel turn.
I knew it. It's Virgil the entire time.
It's Virgil the entire... All right, Dante will nod and be like, okay, cool. Since he's a Harper, I trust him more than Genma now.
Sure.
Genma Marbles over here.
Oof.
I'll let him know about the Inevar twins.
Okay.
That they're very sussy bakas.
All right.
So
He'll make a note of that.
Yeah.
We're a couple more days from Waterdeep still, but if you stick around, I might be able to fleece you guys out. But what you said, you guys are following these folks. They're probably going to want to leave as soon as we get there. You might not have a lot of time for sightseeing.
All right, Armor. You have a plan. Otherwise, TYURA, Tyura thinks we should just confront them directly to search their wagon.
Yeah, great plan. So we have CYBEL is able to enter the Kalpana, right?
Yes.
Well, if you should ever so sneakily hop into the back of the wagon, I could feign distress, be like, "Oh no, my cat has jumped in there, and like they don't like strangers. Is it okay if I just like get into the wagon to like recover my cat?"
Sounds good.
I think that's a great plan. A little deception can go a far way.
Especially everyone likes animals too,
Just a little deception, not a just a little
as a treat.
as a treat.
Yeah, I'll when we get close, I'll pop Kalpana as close as I can. I don't think I can put her inside the tent, but maybe I can get her
No,
close.
you definitely can't.
Okay, yeah, no, but we can feign that.
Yes.
All
I
right.
shall
So,
stealth for her.
yes, please do. All right. Kalpana, you're able to jump up onto this covered wagon. But there's a tarp sort of very tightly stretched across the top of it. And every sort of entrance into this thing has been shuttered or locked in some way.
Can I squeeze my little head in there?
Nope. It's sealed up. And as soon as you try to squeeze your head in, the one of the twins picks you up, Arietta. And then they very loudly, "Is this anyone's cat?"
Oh, Kalpana, you found her!
Curious thing.
Oh, yes, my familiar.
Cute.
So, he'll take Kalpana back and be like,
Oh,
"I'm
sure.
terribly sorry about any trouble she might have caused you. I guess there's something in your wagon."
She smiles warmly. "Nothing's getting in here, dear."
Well, you know how cats are.
Indeed. That's why we've gone to such great lengths. Never know when a familiar gets into an unfamiliar place.
Excellent way of putting it. You two are the newest ones on the caravan, correct?
Yes, I'm Arietta, and this is my sister Zelina Inavar.
Pleasure. My name is AURUMER Radbird. Pray tell, I guess I might be a stupid question since it's so under lock and key, but
Yes.
what is your business?
I believe that is none of your business.
Like I said, stupid question.
She just smiles warmly.
Well, if think I owe you a favor now for rescuing my cat. If you need anything,
I did no such thing. The cat just was sort of here. Rescue is a strong word.
well, I just he like hugs Kalpana like extra tight. It's like I just really like my cat.
She kind of gives you that like pity look, like you're being cringy.
Yep. Anyway, it just gives a little nod and is like, "Thank you so much. Have a
She
pleasant
nods. You as well. Okay.
Wow.
We tried. That's all that matters.
Yes.
I'm gonna whisper to Arcus.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I have an idea. It's a little destructive, but it could definitely get us into that wagon.
I'm in.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll do it. Don't you want to hear the plan? No, go. I already said I'm in.
well, I have greater invisibility. Perhaps I can cast that, and combine that with shatter. We shatter the wagon. Definitely see what's in there, or maybe a wagon close to it or something. Other than that, I'm also thinking we feign a battle. You can push me into the wagon, and I'll take the tarp with it.
But why don't we just go punch ERSATZ?
I don't want to punch ERSATZ.
So you want me to destroy the wagon?
Well, not entirely destroyed. Maybe just enough to have it exposed. Or, like I said, maybe do a big blow on me and knock me into the wagon. I can tear off the tarp that way.
AURUMER would definitely fill them in on how tightly locked that wagon is.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, perhaps we need to do something to really tear it off.
Yeah, the tarp is mostly there to just keep water off of it. The underneath is basically it's a wagon, right? But who knows what's actually inside? Again, you pinged it on detect magic, but their wagon is all locked up.
Well, maybe. So the bottom isn't anything remarkable. It's not an armored wagon, right?
Not that you can tell from here, but I don't think they would let you near the bottom of their wagon.
If we were invisible, they might not know.
Yeah, that was my original idea. Because I have greater invisibility, so I can.
So what I'm thinking is, TYURA knows what parts of a wagon to quietly damage in order to make it fail, and she could probably cut the cross beams at the bottom enough that whatever's in there would just fall out. And it would look like an accident.
Like I said, I turn you invisible, and you can get to it. So you can actually technically attack or cut open the thing without it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think we should do this because she knows what parts to weaken, because she's been working on all these wagons. She knows what fails first.
Right. Yeah.
And so she can make it look pretty natural, like it's just an accident.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, if you roll well enough.
Okay, so she's going to take her armor off, so she's not going to lose any.
Very good. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's.
Good idea.
Let's make.
And she'll have discussed this plan with Dante.
Yeah, over the cover.
Yeah, no, we're all doing this in a little group huddle.
Yeah.
Totally not suspicious.
Nope. Yeah, it's dinner time again. The caravan is sort of moving on. There's just one guy. All these capitalists. Anyway, but yes, so you're sitting around eating dinner, discussing this new plan. What is the plan exactly?
Did we use the blender to make sure there was no more things in there? Yeah, TYURA's gonna blend all her food from now on.
Oh right, yes.
Is Jenna sitting with us?
Oh yeah, sorry, she's not.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also going to share with the party that there's something off about her. Not to say I don't want to trust her. It's just she's definitely withholding information.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I even just asked her simple, basic info on the Wizards of Thay, and she wouldn't even share that. She didn't want to share any evidence whatsoever on Joss. She just accuses him that he's a red wizard. You have to find that suspicious, don't you?
Frankly, I don't think she's the murderer, and that's what I'm focused on right now. I just want to know why they're trying to. I just want to know why they're trying to frame me and why they would have killed one of their own.
Well, perhaps that wasn't one of their own. The list goes on. Framing you, you're just one amongst us. And I think it's mostly because, well, the murder weapon is unique. I don't think anyone else has a club-like wrench like you do.
It's just so handy. It really has good torque.
I'm sure it is, but again, it's very unique. That way it's easy to label you versus any dagger. I mean, everyone has a dagger.
I suppose.
Sybil holds up a dagger.
Put that down.
A knife!
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No!
But at least the people of the caravan saw through that and I'm grateful for it.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, and I think it's very important that we all make sure we stay on the good side. Keep doing what we're doing, being friendly, buying drinks here and there. It reflects on ourselves.
So what I'm thinking is that I've seen a lot of these wagons have weaknesses near the axles where they connect to the actual wagon. And I believe if I damage it in just the right way, we could make the bottom fall out of that sucker. It would look like an accident, but it would give us a good chance to see the insides of that thing.
Yeah, like we just need to get that tarp uncovered at least, or just we need to expose what's inside. That's what we need to do.
Perhaps with a combination of a conveniently timed wind gust. And she kind of looks at Arcus.
Sybil can help with that too.
True. All right.
Maybe we could actually fabricate a storm so that.
Well,
what I'm thinking is we could make it so that the weather gets bad, it gets rainy, and there's mud underneath their cart, and they need to have people get close enough to it to help them get unstuck. And we could take the bottom out of their wagon. It's like, oh no, it got damaged by the mud, and then it falls apart. We get a good look at everything, and we have an excuse to be right there.
Or we could just do it in the dead of night.
Love the dead of night.
There's a lot of people who don't sleep, though.
Mm-hmm. And there was just a murder.
I'm just spitballing ideas.
People
like
are probably
the
going to
idea.
be on a little more alert. There was just a murder last night.
That's true.
Can you bring the floods, Arcus?
No. Not like that. Nothing that
Divine
Okay.
intervention. Divine intervention.
Unless I don't have that. Unless you want a very localized thing surrounded entirely on just that cart, which is okay, but
May I see it?
It'll just be extremely obvious that this storm is just focused around this cart.
God just really hates that card.
That they've done pettier things.
I mean, I can still try to make the ground muddy underneath it, but it depends on how obvious it'll be.
I think something we need to keep in mind is that we're dealing with spellcasters here. They'll know. I think they would figure something that
Right.
out.
Yes.
And I mean, with the exception of Sybil, who can cast it subtly, I don't think that's a good idea.
As Jem insists, Asbara is a red wizard, so yeah, he would likely detect any sort of magic shenanigans happening.
Alright, well, I guess never mind on that idea. But I think we could still take the wagon apart a little bit in order to make it look like an accident.
Yeah. I'm definitely for that plan. Just do what you can to expose what's inside. That's the most important thing. Get the tarp off.
All right. How do you want to do this?
you're gonna do greater invisibility.
Mm-hmm. That way she should be able to interact with the card as much as she needs to.
I'm gonna cast Silent Image as soon as she goes invisible
Okay.
to make a TYURA,
Nice.
Yes,
so it doesn't look like she's gone.
Hang on, that's
Okay.
not going to work because Tira's never silent.
Oh, she's working on Gimlet.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So that's a pretty good cover for it.
Oh, you know what I have?
Hmm.
I have magical tink, and I will put a little box down inside the image, which is just like, it's continually making little tinkering sounds on Gimlet.
Oh,
And,
nice.
and Tyura muttering to herself.
Very good. Very
So,
convincing.
combination. I'm using
Okay.
the object continually emits a choice of odor, nonverbal sound, or the like, etc.
All right. A very handy little tool.
Yeah. All right. So Tira's armorless, and she's going to do her best to sneak. I think I might actually have. Is this worth using the attribute addition thing I've got? What is that? What am I thinking of? Enhanceability. What do you think? Is it worth enhanceability?
Sure.
Okay.
Does not break greater invisibility, so.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use that and get Cat's Grace.
Should also help you with your Tinker's Tools checks, too.
Isn't that an intelligence check?
Oh, never mind, yeah.
Okay. So she's gonna sneak over to the wagon.
Okay.
Should I do my stealth check?
Please, yes.
So it's advantage on dexterity checks.
Okay. You roll with advantage. You have greater invis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, oh, forget the heavy armor. It should be the 19.
Again, with advantage, you'll get the 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm holding sorry, it's a 19 because I'm holding the Cat's Grace.
Right. Okay. We'll take the 19.
Let me unequip my scale mail for armor. There we go.
All right. And you're making your way over to their wagon?
Yes, to the one that pinged as that they're guarding. That pinged as a magical item.
Right.
Arietta's. Where's my token? Where am I? Thank you.
Let's move you over here.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Okay. You make it here. Roll an insight check.
Insight check. Okay.
Great.
Sorry, forget guidance. It's 16 again.
That's fine. 16 is fine. So the hackles on your neck kind of rise, and you look forward, and it's a little discerning or concerning. Arietta is looking right at you, and she smiles. Can I help you? And that's where I'm going to end it.
Oh, she's got
Whoa.
invisibility. No.
She can see. She's got the true sight. She's got the devil's sight.
Either she has seen visibility on or true sight, but either or.
There, or maybe a secret group thing.
Well, it's nice knowing you, Tyura.
Jira's gonna have a long while to figure out.
You'll
what
exactly.
else
You'll
to
have a very
say.
long while to speechcraft your way out of this.
Tyura, you know what? You should just ignore her and just keep, just
Just keep going.
go to work anyway.
I can't believe
What
Tyura
is she
went
gonna do?
rogue and
Stop you?
abandoned the rest of the party to go over here.
She totally murdered that guy.
Tira
She
broke
totally
bad. I
murdered
can't
that guy.
believe it.
Oh no! I heard your horse was sick.
Oh, what if Tyura goes over there just to say mission accomplished?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Say my name.
You're goddamn
This
right.
is like the password is pickle leave.
No. The password is Gimlet.
Even better. Oh, thank God, someone can finally see me.
That's funny.
I'm wondering to myself, like, would TYURA have been doing like the cartoonish, like obvious tiptoe? Like, is that her vision of stealth? Would it be obvious?
The Kronk music.
Yeah, I don't know how innocent she can make this look, especially when she's got a decoy making noises over at the campsite.
Yeah.
What? I do this every night.
What? Someone can't just take a shit? You know?
All right. Hooray, we did it.
Yay!
Yay!
I hope that was fun.
Session. I'm
It was pretty RP-ish.
Which is good.
We'll get you to
I
fight
love a
stuff.
murder mystery.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate
murdered that guy?
Conrad's attempt at Benoit Blanc.
I still have to watch Glass Onion.
I do too.
Me too. Me
Oh,
too.
good. It's a lot of fun.
Right on
I'll
that,
try
man.
that, though.
I gotta get on it.
I want to watch it with Cheyenne, but I just don't have a day off.
Highly recommend it.
We have a day off tomorrow, but we're gonna go see The Whale.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I wanted to watch
Just
that
because I
too,
haven't
but-
I haven't watched a movie that isn't just like
You haven't seen a
someone's life.
film. You haven't watched a film, in a
right?
long
Like I
time.
feel like I've watched
Yeah.
I've
Film versus
watched
the movie.
action movies or comedy movies or sci-fi movies or whatever. Like I haven't just watched a film.
I watched that.
And
Case
I
Blanchett.
love Brendan
Brendan
Fraser,
Fraser.
and I want to see.
Yes.
Apparently, he fucking kills it. So I'm
Yeah.
excited.
So I've
I'm
heard.
so glad that he's back in movies.
I'm
He
so
deserves
glad.
he deserves
And I
every
do like
success.
Aronofsky, so
Oh, Aronofsky's great.
I'm pretty hyped. But yeah, we're gonna go on a little date.
Yay.
Yeah, it's definitely needed. It's fun.
Our baby meeting.
Avery can fend for
Dude, it's
himself.
it's so crazy. I hacked my baby.
I'm kind of jealous. I'm wondering if I should
I'm
do
in.
the same thing now.
Literally just do it. Like it,
Okay.
I'm in.
okay, no, it sucks. You're gonna hate yourself for like 3 days because they're gonna cry and you're gonna want to go in there and touch them and pet them and say it's gonna be okay, but you can't. You're not allowed. And it sucks. It hurt my heart. But we did it, and now she sleeps. I go, okay, good night, and then she goes, wah wah.
Wow. Okay.
Hack the baby.
It's worth doing.
Okay. I don't know if I can.
I'm very lucky also to be like the co-parent here, so she isn't so much like, oh, you have booby, gimme. Because
Oh,
that's every time Talia would
Yeah.
like try to like calm her down, she's just like, no, you give me booby or I will not calm down ever. And every time I come in, she's just like, oh, okay, hi, bye.
A booba?
A booba? Oh, not you.
well, Riker's been like absolutely. He just hates boobs. So I kind of wonder about him in his future. And when it's like they say kids know that they're gay pretty early, so maybe he just really hates. So he's been a bottle baby for a while. But
True.
I don't know if I can handle the crying. I did.
It's hard, but at least with Avery, she took to it really quickly. So maybe you'll be lucky, and by day 3, you'll be fine.
So it was fun watching him meet another baby for the first time. So
God, that is so funny.
Yeah, he met a baby that was a month older than him, but he's dramatically smaller. And I kept on thinking to myself, like, why does the larger baby not just eat the smaller
Yes,
baby?
oh man, we kept doing that. Talia's like super good friend at her work got pregnant around the same time as we did, so we're like, haha, playdate kids forever. And they met a few months ago, and he is like Avery is like twice the size of this guy.
Yeah.
He's easy.
My gosh.
Yeah, Riker's absolutely enormous compared to this kid who's his name is Everett, and it's just like he's a good, I guess I would say 6 inches taller than him.
Wow.
And holding their baby was like, oh my god, he's so light. He's so
Right?
tiny. I can bounce him around everywhere.
Oh man, it's so funny now when I pick up my cats. I'm like, whoa, oh my god, I could throw you across the room.
Yeah.
I could yeet this animal.
But it went pretty well.
In
Like they
fact.
did minimal whacking in the faces of each other.
Good.
And
Yeah.
Riker I think the worst thing Riker did was he pulled on his shirt and like pulled him forward, like in that bullying kind of way, like grabbing him and pulling him towards him by the shirt.
Hell
cuff.
yeah.
I was like, wow, that's an aggressive move, Riker. Gentle.
Your son's a tsundere.
I think my son is like already going to be some sort of crazy mafioso.
Oh dear.
He's going to be doing protection rackets for the mob.
Thanks for the game, man.
Yeah.
Everyone take care.
Yeah.
Good night,
Happy
everybody.
holidays, everybody.
At the
Happy
holidays.
holidays.
Oh yeah, I hope
Happy New
everybody had a
Year.
good Christmas if you celebrated.
I had a pretty great Christmas.
Yay!
Very happy.
Hey, all right.
And yeah, have a good New Year.
Happy New
'Cause
Year.
It'll be 2023 by the time we do this again.
Holy crap! Woo!
Insane to think about.
See
Yeah.
you next year.
Oh my
Ah,
gosh!
wow.
I only get to make this joke once a year.
Uh,
All right. Have fun, folks. Good night.
Good night.
Cheerio.
Have fun.